He jumps into this front seat to steal the car.
A Lyft driver caught between Charlotte's finest and a wanted man.
I had a chance to stop the guy right there, so I jumped in, thrown in park, and I helped.
The city now wants thousands of damages from an innocent man caught in the middle.
The city has asked me to pay for damages to a vehicle that was not caused by me. I think I'm being blamed for everything now.
A Charlotte Lyft driver's in a financial fight with CMPD over an arrest last May. An arrest CMPD decided to make as an armed, wanted man rode along in the back seat. The takedown injured the driver and damaged his car. When that man asked the city to pay, the city then demanded thousands of dollars from him. Here's Chief Investigator Jody Barr with tonight's counterclaim crossfire investigation.
This is actually where we get pulled over the moment it happens. I hadn't even stopped yet.
Brett Hunter had no idea the juvenile he picked up last May was armed and wanted.
Right here, the guy brought out a pistol.
Hunter drives for a ride-sharing company and picked the man up in Charlotte's Hidden Valley neighborhood. The drop-off was at a North Tryon apartment complex 3 miles away. Hunter's in-car camera documented the trip and what turned out to be an armed CMPD takedown.
No. Step out. Right, step out. All right. Turn around.
He jumps into this front seat to steal the car. At this point, I didn't even think I hadn't turned the engine off. It just never occurred to me. So when he started doing that, I jumped back in to put it in park to stop him. At this point, the officers are going around us to get into the vehicle, and I'm kind of struggling with him. I'm being dragged alongside the car going 5 to 10 miles per hour. I finally let go and roll away. At this point, a van has rolled around in front of us to block and impact.
The in-car camera showed this takedown was planned. Hunter's camera captured this white Ford Expedition parked behind a bush just 3 doors down from the juvenile's home. The SUV didn't mean anything to Hunter at the time. The recording shows 1 minute later, the SUV was following the men. At one point, parking right behind the men at a stoplight and followed them all the way to the drop-off with a swarm of CMPD officers in tow. With guns pointed at the pair, the juvenile reaches into his pants and pulls out a pistol. The white police SUV drives past, and multiple CMPD officers surround them.
No.
He just said drive, and I said no, and that's when I step out. I was very firm about this. I mean, I wasn't scared of the scenario. I was, to be honest, angry that someone wanted to take advantage and do something. And I firmly said no, and that's when I got out. And when I saw he jump right back in, it's like, I don't want to be a victim. So I jumped right back in to stop him, and the situation just kept going.
Hunter says he tried to shove the shifter into park and was dragged alongside the car. With the engine revving, it appeared Hunter's attempt to knock the car out of gear worked. An officer jumped in to capture the driver as another used an undercover police van to block the escape. Officers eventually dragged the wanted juvenile out the driver's door and cuffed him on the ground.
The damage of the vehicle was actually done across the front, through here, a little bit across the hood. The officers, when they actually handled everything, they kind of scraped a little bit along the side trying to get into the car. And there's some scratches on the interior.
Hunter says CMPD told him to file an insurance claim with the city's Office of Risk Management. He did exactly that in July.
My losses on 8 weeks of missed work, and also the damages medically and to my car comes out over $16,000.
The city responded in December.
The actual denial says City of Charlotte has completed its investigation. We have determined the City of Charlotte is not liable for it.
The city gave Hunter 2 reasons. One, the city's private insurance adjuster claims Hunter's car insurance was not in force at the time of the crash. Hunter says that's not true and sent the city proof he was covered under 2 separate policies at the time of the takedown. The city also told Hunter his decisions that day got himself hurt.
I had a chance to stop the guy right there, so I jumped in, thrown in park, and I helped. So when I finally got a response, I was told that no one told you to get back in the car and that this was on me.
What do you say to that?
I say, I say that's wrong. As a CMPD claim responsibility and City of Charlotte, I expect to honor that.
On December 23rd, Hunter filed an appeal. Then 1 month later, the city sent him a letter claiming Hunter and the juvenile, not the city of Charlotte, were responsible for the damages.
I think I'm being blamed for everything now.
The city also demanded $3,258 to cover the repairs to the police van a CMPD officer used as a barricade.
And in response, they're willing to counter my claim against them, I think, in an act of intimidation. I'm willing to believe it to some degree. Whether or not it's a coincidence, I don't know, but that's how I feel. It's like the city's intimidating me and they want me to understand that this was my fault again.
During the middle of our investigation, the city acknowledged it made a mistake here. We questioned the city about the $3,000 counterclaim and whether it was retribution for Brett Hunter fighting the city's decision to refuse paying his damages. The city says the counterclaim was a clerical error, not payback, and the bill the city sent Brett Hunter was a mistake. I asked both CMPD Chief Johnny Jennings and the city's finance head, Teresa Smith, for interviews. We wanted the city's finance department to explain how any of this was Brett Hunter's responsibility, and the police chief to explain why CMPD put an innocent man in the middle of all of this. Police Chief Johnny Jennings never responded. The city's CFO, Teresa Smith, answered our interview request, but would not agree to an interview. The city dropped the $3,000 counterclaim, and a city spokesman tells me the city still believes Brett Hunter's decision to jump back into his car is all his fault, and the city owes him nothing for that. The finance department continues reviewing Brett Hunter's appeal, but did not give a timeline on a decision.
Now, for more investigations from Jody Barr, head to QC News Investigate section on our website, and that's qcnews.com.